This is our accommodation module. If you are an accommodation provider, this is the module you will use to create your accommodation listings for your website. To start, click New. First, you'll want to enter in the URL. Remember, a URL cannot have spaces in between words, so if you wish to have multiple words in the URL, either group them together or separate them with a dash. Next, we have the CMS name, the navigation name, and the heading. It is a good rule of thumb to name these the same. Next, we have the hero banner and gallery. Select your created hero banner and your created gallery for this accommodation. But remember, you do need to create both of these in their respective modules before you can add them to this accommodation option. Next, we have the option to add in an image, and we recommend this, as on the front end, if you do not, the accommodation will be represented by a blank grey square. Just click Browse, select the image you want to use from the file manager, and then make sure to add the alternative text so Google can identify your image. Next, we have the booking URL. This is the URL for the booking engine for your accommodation option. Following on from this, we have an introduction and a short description. Should you wish to fill these in, these will appear on the front end of your website underneath the heading. Next, we have the Details tab. From here, you are able to fill in the price and the caption. So for example, $350 per night or per person. Then you have the currency code, which will be your regional currency, i.e. New Zealand dollars or Australian dollars. Then you're able to enter the maximum number of guests, number of beds, and the room size in square meters. If you do not know your room size, just leave this blank and this will not appear on the front end. Next, you have your ResBook room ID. If you happen to have a ResBook account, enter in your room ID here. Next, we have the button label. If left empty, the button will default to no more, so if you wish to have a specific button text, enter it here. And then finally, if you click the Is Featured checkbox, this accommodation option will appear on the home page of your website. If left unchecked, it will just appear under the accommodation section in your website. Next, we have the Features tab. This is where you'll be able to create a bulleted list of all the features and amenities that your accommodation option provides. Please note that this will need to be in a bulleted list, as if not, it will not be able to have the ticks next to it on the front end. The next tab is the Content tab. Much like when creating pages, you can add up to 4 columns and as many rows as you want. Just simply input any content that you wish to have on your accommodation option alongside the other content that you've added so far. The next tab is the SEO tab. It is important to fill in the meta title and description, as this is what Google uses to find your website. You also want to add in the OG title, image, and description, as this will be used when someone shares a link to your website on, say, social media or another external website. Typically, we recommend that you use the same meta title and OG title and the same meta description and OG description to keep it simple. Finally, we have quick links. You can add a heading and description for the quick links section should you wish to have a quick links section at the bottom of your page. And then if you scroll down, you can choose the quick links style, either default or cover, and then choose which quick links you wish to have at the bottom of your page. Simply select the ones you want and rank them as you wish. Once finished, click Save. Remember that your new listing will be in a hidden state, so in order to publish it, click the box on the right hand side and then click Publish. Your new accommodation option will now appear on your website. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to check out our next video or view more videos, click the links at the top of the screen. And don't forget to hit subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you won't miss any more future videos.